The first thing you need to know is that planning is political. Planning is influenced by the political landscape around us. It determines how and when we plan, that planners are responsible to the populace, and council can influence the municipal policy by which we are bound to follow. We as planners must be able to present our work in a clear and concise way, no matter how difficult or complex the material. Our counselors are the judge and jury, and will likely not be experts at the matter at hand. They are from various backgrounds and might not have the time to thoroughly understand the material. By producing a presentation that is direct and digestible, by foreseeing questions and concerns they or the public might have, we can potentially avoid months-long delays or cancellations of projects. Counselors want the best for the people in their districts. We can help show them the way. Going forward, politics will continue to play a big part in the planning environment. We've recently seen two big changes in our industry as provincial and federal governments have involved themselves directly with the planning role. The provincial government has shown that it will change requirements for what planners must deliver when they plan, and the federal government has shown it will get directly involved with municipalities, as seen with the Housing Accelerator Fund. With an ever-changing climate environment, with new technologies and changing political powers, the various levels of government will continue to intervene in the future of our profession. The second thing to understand is the role of people in planning. Planning is more than just designing spaces. It's about shaping lives and building communities. Every street, park, and neighborhood is a reflection of the people who live there. But how do planners ensure they're creating spaces that truly serve everyone? At its core, planning is about people, their dreams, challenges, and daily lives. A good plan isn't just drawn on paper. It's built on voices, experiences, and aspirations. Planners have a responsibility to listen and act, creating environments where everyone can thrive. One way to achieve this is through participatory planning. By engaging with communities early and meaningfully, planners empower people to shape their own environments. Whether through consultations, workshops, or public meetings, this process builds trust and uncovers innovative ideas that reflect local priorities. But it's not always easy. Some voices, especially from marginalized communities, are often left out of the conversation. Language barriers, lack of access to resources, or even a history of being ignored can make participation challenging. As planners, it's our job to actively break down these barriers and ensure everyone has a seat at the table. Representation matters. People from different cultural, social, and economic backgrounds experience our cities differently. Recognizing these unique perspectives can help planners design spaces that are fair, inclusive, and just. It's more than just meeting needs. It's about addressing historical inequalities and creating opportunities for all. Planning is also about balance, navigating competing interests between governments, developers, and communities. A successful plan isn't just a compromise. It's a collaboration, where each voice contributes to a shared vision. And when that happens, the results are powerful. Projects that resonate deeply and reflect the people they serve. It's more than just about technical expertise. It's about empathy, inclusivity, and a willingness to listen. Planning with people, not just for them, turns spaces into places, vibrant, equitable, and connected. Because planning isn't just about building better cities, it's about building better communities where everyone belongs. Let's talk about physical planning. This type of planning is responsible for coordinating the infrastructure that make our lives easier. That water comes out of your tap, and your heat turns on when you need it, and your bus comes when you want it to. To work well, this has all been thought through by many planners working to make community infrastructure work together seamlessly. Many factors affect the type of infrastructure needed in a community, like the area's climate, topography, geography, and other natural elements. Planners should be aware of the different types of infrastructure. Green infrastructure planning involves creating and managing interconnected parks, open spaces, greenways, and forests. If planned correctly, these spaces will offer benefit to the community, reducing heat, offering space to be outside, making it more pleasant. Blue infrastructure is concerned with managing interconnected rivers and lakes. This planning helps ensure water systems are managed effectively, helping to avoid flooding or damaging ecosystems. Planners also aim to protect natural areas from human activities that could damage them. The primary areas of gray infrastructure that planners manage include transportation planning, which ensures that bike lanes, roads, ferries, or bus systems are connected and help people travel to critical parts of the community and avoid congestion and accidents. Also, we must understand utility planning, disposing of sewage properly, and managing stormwater so that people can live healthy and sanitary lives. Finally, social infrastructure is concerned with schools, recreation, playgrounds, skating rinks, gyms, and healthcare, like hospitals or senior care facilities, all of which require an extensive understanding of social patterns and demographic information, so that we can determine the best locations and services to offer. But planners must also look towards the future to prepare for change. The biggest challenges in the HRM are rising populations and climate change. The population increases, the need for wastewater management, clean drinking water, more energy, greater transportation are something that we must consider. More people can bring more pollution and more congestion, and climate change can bring more intense storms, flooding, and sea level rise, which may damage infrastructure if not planned accordingly. Imagine if you went to turn on the tap and no water came out, or if you turned on your heat and nothing happened, or if you're standing at a bus stop and your bus never came. Planners must be thinking about future challenges now to avoid future disasters. Place and planning. Place is a very important aspect of planning, since place shapes how people experience and interact with their environment and the world. It's important for planners to understand the place they are planning for because it ensures that their designs meet the unique needs of the community. Each place has its own culture, history, geography, and environmental factors, which influence how people live and interact with their surroundings. Understanding the place or community that you are planning for is critical and will be especially important for future generations. You cannot plan for a community that you do not know. You need to visit the community and understand their fears, challenges, and wants.